Hello, world. Ew, that was so... bleh. I don't even have a word for it. That was heinous. The way that came out of my mouth. Whew. Starting fresh. Hey, boys and girls. Oh my god, that was so seductive. Welcome to our OnlyFans, Jesus. So, hurry to your local farm stand and collect some corn stalks. Ah! What was that noise? Alexa, shut the I didn't even say her name.
She's a stalker.
It's looking that way. Ah! I'll do like just a small portion. Ah! Ah! KMS! So, the new fans get a warm welcome if they're subscribing. Thank you very much. Thank you, you're welcome. Oh, well, not you're welcome. You're welcome for the content. Thank you for subscribing, okay? Cheers to that. As you can see, we have nice heavy pours.
Of our Albertina.
Yes, because as the returning fans know, and the new fans will soon find out, we need a lot of alcohol to cope with each other. We're just team too much sometimes.
All the time.
Yes.
So you're probably wondering, all right, enough of your mouths. What are we eating? What are we making? Can you tell us?
Well, if you are returning fans, as we pointed out, many of you are, probably about 6 billion.
Last week.
You might have an inkling of what we're making because we gave a little spoiler alert.
We are making a summer steak salad.
Wow. So what makes this a summer salad and not like a winter salad? What about spring and fall?
So the corn. So sweet corn is only in season in the summer. We're in August now, so we're coming to the end of corn season.
Well, girl, I hope this video is edited and uploaded before August 31st, now that you have told the world that we're in August.
You may be watching this in September, and just so you know, we're at the very end of corn season. So let's jump right into it with our minimal cooking experience. Actually, I wouldn't say minimal cooking. For a salad, this is actually a lot of cooking, but...
Not really.
Cook. Yeah, it's kind of...
When you put it that
way. It's a cooked salad. It's a cooked salad. So, in our big, giant bowl of lettuce...
We have lettuce.
Well,
with a spoiler alert.
Not just lettuce. We have fresh kale chopped. We have baby arugula, baby kale.
Oh!
Baby greens and reds. So we have like a giant...
I don't see any reds.
Well, that's because they're babies and they haven't turned red yet, I guess.
Oh.
That's just what I purchased, the babies. So
okay, well, you can see it's looking like a lot of green in here. Oh my god, I just dropped on myself. It's looking like a lot of green, which we do love the color green. It reminds us of money. So, Venmo us.
It reminds us of health.
Health. Who needs that? Money.
The more greens you eat, the better. So we do want a lot of greens. Any green
This is looking a little red.
Yeah. Any green you want, but let me just tell you, it better not be iceberg because it's literally water. That's not a real green.
I actually don't mind iceberg lettuce, but like on a sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
I don't eat iceberg lettuce in a salad. Oh, dear God, no.
Oh, yeah. I better never see it. And especially a steak salad. We're from Pittsburgh. Everyone gets a steak salad in Pittsburgh, and I bet you it's made with iceberg lettuce. Ah! You're getting no nutrients.
Sometimes I'm embarrassed to be from Pittsburgh. One thing that we're not doing that they have in a Pittsburgh salad is they add French fries.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Because this is a healthy.
Tragic.
This is a healthy experience.
Kale.
But I would eat the French fry. I'm not gonna. Oh my god!
Kale.
What a mess she's making.
Kale. All right.
90 minutes later, we have kale.
And then we have our fresh. So what I did was I held the corn on the cob up and took a knife and just went around and sliced it off. That's all you have to do. This is
uncooked.
Uncooked. We're gonna cook it soon.
Okay.
I have our fresh cherry tomatoes. I halved them and then half the halves. So they're in fourths.
Halved them, not half them.
This is a Pittsburgh salad, so I'm going to talk in Yinzer.
Whatever language you
yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
But what I did do is I did put a little pink Himalayan salt on them before, so they're marinating in that salt, and it just makes them a little bit more yummy, to be honest. Very good.
What a fabulous demonstration.
So, we're not going to... I have cooked them in the past with the other ingredients, and to be honest, I like them like a little
crunchy.
Juicy and crunchy, so we're going to leave them uncooked. They just are marinating in the salt.
I, to be honest, like them not at all, but I'll try them for the sake of the experience.
You are going to try them. And then we have our asparagus, which we're going to cook shortly with the corn. We have our already cooked sirloin steak, which as you can see still has some pink in the middle there.
As it should.
Mm-hmm. So,
and if you're wondering how we cooked it, we'll link the video. But I always say below, but it's actually above. It comes up above and says like suggested video. Watch your sirloin steak.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be there. You're
above or below.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere.
I'm using a black pepper bacon ranch dressing, and
we are not making our own dressing in this experience.
We are not.
This is a little bit of an easier shortcut.
It sure is. Now, obviously, this is Market District, which is just a Pittsburgh Giant Eagle brand, so you may not have access to this dressing.
Our returning fans know how much Melissa stands Market District.
It's across the street, and I'm a huge stan. I go there every day, so.
I'm more of a Trader Joe ho.
Regardless, get whatever dressing
you
like.
They have. I think they have a similar. They have many fabulous dressings there. I could
just
give you.
Honestly,
DM me for recommendations.
Close your eyes and just pick something.
Oh.
I mean, you could really do any sort of dressing on this. So.
Well, I like that this one, the bacon accentuates the flavor of the steak. It brings out the meaty flavor. And the pepper really pulls out the flavors of the baby arugula in our green blend. And
then I have this seasoning, which I got this in North Carolina. I have no idea if you can get it in Pennsylvania. So it is a spicy chili lime seasoning blend. I'm sure you can find something similar. I've seen something similar. I just happen to have this. So this is what we're going to be putting on the asparagus and the corn. It's very yummy. You can also substitute it with... I actually have the same seasoning from Trader Joe's. Yeah. So but it doesn't look like this, but it's chili lime. Yeah, so you can get this in... I had to inspect it to confirm, but yeah. In anywhere, essentially. So this is... We're doing a spicy chili lime seasoning to go on the asparagus and the corn. We're also, when it's in the pan with the... we're going to have a little bit of oil and butter in the pan, which is already heating up. We're going to throw a little bit of pink Himalayan salt in there as well. And then, if I'm feeling it, maybe some red pepper flakes. That's a last-minute decision. I love a red pepper flake. That's going to be If you're wondering why Melissa's mouth is moving 100 miles a minute, so she made a bet with her roommate that we'd be done filming by a specific time. So she quite literally is just recklessly flying through this tutorial. Honestly, I really didn't notice that. Oh my god, girl. Your mouth. Slow it down, because there is something else I need to show you. Oh, I can't wait. It is not expired. White balsamic reduction. Well, that's a first. If you're a returning fan, you'll remember. Our balsamic reduction last time was like a month expired, but we couldn't tell, and we lived and we survived. So barely. So we'll link the video to that experience above, or below, or somewhere in the video. So what we're gonna do with this guy? This is raspberry infused. It could be any balsamic reduction. We're gonna, when we have the salad ready, we're just gonna drizzle a little bit on the steak. I'll show you when we're there. Yeah, you're really starting to get ahead of the curve here. But I wanted to pull it out so you knew. That's an ingredient that I forgot about that we are gonna throw in there. She wanted to pull it out. And right now, before we assemble our salad, we are going to throw the corn. Going to move on over to the stove. I'm gonna throw the corn and the asparagus in there and really get that cooking. I'm hoping this is big enough because this is my first time using this pan. So. Oh my gosh, I love when you test new things on the channel. We have no idea how they're going to turn out. So as you can see, it is looking a little small. It is definitely small, but we're going to make it work. We're going to throw the corn in. We love to show the audience how to improvise when they may not have the same equipment that we do. So we're going to throw our pink Himalayan salt into the butter and oiled corn. Just a lot. Just however much you want, to be honest. Really cover the corn. Some salty hose, so she's using a lot of salt. And then I'm also going to throw in our asparagus. Right on top.
So did you like chop the ends off the asparagus, or is this just like very short asparagus?
I just chop them into either thirds or halves, depending on how big they were. I just really chopped them down so they would fit in the pan like this and would be able to be like mixed.
To mix with the corn.
Yeah. So
I hear some sizzling.
Yeah, so we're on the right path. We're a little full, but
it's a little full, so it might take a little bit longer to.
But that's all right.
And we're losing some to the stove.
And here we are. And I'm just going to go ahead and let this cook for a couple minutes. We're going to just it doesn't have to be thoroughly cooked because we want it a little crunchy because it's a salad.
Yes.
We don't want it to be soggy. We want it to be like a little
raw moment. There's some food poisoning. This doesn't give you food
No, it's a vegetable. Are you psycho?
Can I eat a raw asparagus?
Yes.
I don't really eat asparagus, so it's not something I would know.
Yes, you can eat a raw asparagus.
Okay, so we're not cooking it you definitely don't want to overcook it.
No, yeah, do not overcook this. Do not make it soggy, so I'm losing, in our new pan, I'm losing
some of her
members.
It really is. Mexican paradise without pork kernel.
Something I forgot to say, we're going to add in our chili. That's a lot, but we have a lot of stuff in here. We're going to add in our chili lime and really mix it in with our corn and our asparagus. Get that spicy kick.
That smells delicious.
We're back. We're ready. Our corn and asparagus is ready to rock. Cooked.
What time did we say we put it on? I don't remember. It's 9:17.
I don't know.
I want to say it's been about 13 minutes. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe 12.
So before we assemble these salads, what we're going to do is add our bacon ranch to our lettuce first.
I think we should say to our greens. This isn't just like lettuce.
You're right.
This is quite a complex experience. Oh, Lord. I have to back up for all this.
You do.
I'm not trying to get sprayed. No, ma'am. That's more your specialty.
Okay. Okay. Once we have a good bit, we're going to really mix well with the lettuce. We want to you don't want it to be soaking, but you want it to be enough to cover the lettuce because we're not going to put the dressing all over everything else. So we're going to go ahead and add our greens to our plates. So next what we're going to do is scoop on our corn and asparagus. I'm just using a regular spoon to divvy it out because you don't want it all in one spot, so you don't need a big spoon, just like a nice little one. So we're going to take our salted tomatoes.
What? You did this on a steak.
Yep.
I got ahead of myself.
Yep.
Okay, that's enough tomatoes.
We're going to go ahead and add our chunks of sirloin to the salad.
Oh my god, look what a mess we made.
So, as I said, we have our white balsamic reduction, raspberry infused, and you're just going to drizzle this, like, it comes out, I'm just doing like a drop.
Oh, like right on the steak.
Yeah, like, hello.
Well, you do have a stroke of corn. It's not really quite.
But hello.
This looks fab. Fabio. And you know, it's rare that we let you tune into the presentation. So a lot of times we make it
and then
we show you
together.
making it, and then we get it together, and then we show it already put together. Let's delve into this experience. But I wouldn't even call this a salad. This is an experience. You have a little bit of everything going on here, girl. Okay. I also don't really eat asparagus. But, once again, I'll allow it. It tastes good in a salad.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
The salad is just a little different.
Sometimes it's important to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And even if a recipe doesn't include things that you would normally eat, which happens often when Melissa cooks. A lot of times I'm like, ugh. Tomatoes, no ma'am. Asparagus, no thank you.
Mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms, dear God, no. But then when I try them, I'm like, okay, I'll allow it. They're not bad in this experience.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an open mind is the lesson learned.
Yeah,
here.
if you don't like an ingredient,
still make a recipe
you just don't know
anyways.
how to cook it.
Oh.
Or that, but you just don't know how to cook it.
Well, I was going for the more positive spin. If you don't like an ingredient that we use, still try it anyways in our recipes.
No,
you know who else hates peas? Not even just doesn't like them.
You?
Detests.
Literally
everything
like
about peas grosses me out. Like, no thank you.
Peas are my least favorite vegetable out of all the vegetables. Out of all of them. And literally, I trusted Frank Presenzano and I said, you know the Blaze, and I tried his method, and guess what? It blew my what's the thing? Knocked my socks off.
Blew your mind, knocked your socks off.
And your faves could never make a salad this good with random ingredients that you would never put in a salad.
Well, I don't know that kale and...
No, corn and asparagus is not typically in a salad. Maybe a Nicole salad, but...
I might have seen it before, but I wouldn't say it's basic salad methodology. Mm-mm. It's definitely a little bit advanced for the technique.
This is an advanced summer salad.
This is an advanced summer salad, and you heard it here first. Thank you. Bye.
Real hot girl shit.